What would you do if you had king oyster mushrooms? I've seen people use them as a substitute for scallops, so I wanted to try it myself. And I also did a little experiment. I've seen some people say that soaking them in kombu would help bring that oceany seafood flavor, and I was curious if that actually does anything, so I did half without the soak and half with to experiment. But I didn't have any kombu, so I used nori and wakame seaweed instead. I soaked these for about an hour, and I kept the seasoning very simple because I didn't want any strong flavors to mask the potential effects of this soak. So I just seared them with salt and did a butter baste at the end and a small squeeze of lemon once plated. Which, speaking of, I don't know how to plate things, I need to learn. This plate was hilariously too big for these small things. Anyways, I did the same exact cooking method for the soaked ones, just make sure to pat them dry before cooking them. And on the plating, I tried to be fancy and laid out the seaweed I used on the plate. If I wasn't doing this experiment, I would have made a sauce or something because these just look sad. Now, obviously these are not going to be the exact same as scallops, but I was curious to see how close it could get. And I'd say about like 80%. I can see the vibes, like it's there. But with the soak experiment, honestly, I couldn't really tell a huge difference. There maybe was a subtle texture difference, but not enough where I could justify doing all the extra work for it. Regardless though, these were actually really good.